Okay, in this video we're checking out another toy folding drone here from SJRC. This is the Z5, and it's a little bit nicer than a lot of typical toy drones out there. This one has GPS, has all kinds of like intelligent features. It's got a swivel camera that will tilt down. It's got a lot of interesting features. Very tiny drone here, but because it folds down, it's got folding props. Kind of looks like a Mavic Pro. I guess there's a lot of these kind of out there now. And we'll go ahead and let's unfold the arms. You got to unfold the front arms first, and then the back arms. And actually, after the arms fold out, it's pretty big. As you can see here, no landing feet or anything like that. Now this version has a little thing here. It looks like an optical flow sensor, but it looks like a dummy thing. So maybe there's another version that has optical flow. I don't think this one does. The camera does swivel down, and you can do that via a dial on the remote there. I'll go over the remote here in a second. But yeah, as you can see, when it's folded out, it's pretty big. 1080p camera here, records to a micro SD card slot there. Obviously you're going to connect this up via Wi-Fi FPV to a phone app, and I'll show you that in a second. It has this battery here. They call it an intelligent flight battery. Not sure. Yeah, it has these 4 lights, but I'm not sure if that actually shows battery level or not. It just comes like this. Kind of looks like an intelligent flight battery. It just connects via pins, and then it charges via a micro USB slot here. And it's just a 1S battery. It is 1200 milliamps. Actually, it's a 2S LiPo. Sorry, 2S LiPo and 1200 milliamps. So this is toy grade stuff here. Brushed motors. I'm not exactly sure the size of them. Fairly long flight time. I believe that's more than 10 minutes if I remember right from the specs. Yeah, so here's some of the features now noted on the box. Has GPS return to home, point of interest. I think it's like orbit mode, perhaps waypoint flights, active track, and hand gestures. And it's saying it's about 15 minutes of flight time. Okay, so here's a look at the remote. Obviously, it's got altitude hold, so centering throttle. You got your power on button here, return to home button. This button here turns on and off GPS mode. This is your automatic takeoff and landing button. And I think if you hold that for 3 seconds, that's an emergency stop button. The top here, you have your photo button and video button. This dial here is to adjust the angle of the camera. And then this dial over here is to adjust your rates. And it says, it's kind of hard to read. It says speed there on the label. Yeah, not a whole lot here. This has an internal battery, so it charges via micro USB, so it's convenient. No AA batteries you need to put in here. These little things come down to give you a better grip, and then this thing pops up here for your phone. Put your phone in here. Then there's a few indicators here as to like what mode you're in, that kind of stuff, if there's things going on. And then yeah, just turn on. Just press the power button. Turns on, and then to bind it to the drone, turn the drone on. You just press the button until the 4 lights turn solid, and you get the camera's initializing. You get some flashing lights here, and then you just up and down on the throttle, and then you get some blue blinking lights. Now it wants to go into compass calibration mode. I'll show you that a little bit here when I show you this flying on my head cam. But that's pretty much it in terms of the functionality. Obviously, put your phone here, you connect up an app. Okay, in order to connect your phone to the drone, you're going to look up this SJ GPS Pro. That's going to be the drone on your phone. And I believe it uses 5G, so you need a 802.11 AC. And then it's going to connect to that, and then you're going to launch the app. And the app is called SJ GPS Pro. And then here is the app, and I'm already connected. Here's the quick start, control, learn to fly, photo, video. I think it's a gallery. And I think here, if you hit the learn to fly, it has some instructions. Okay, if you go to the quick start, has some instructions on how to bind it up, connecting up the app, and then how to do the compass calibration. move the sticks in, up and in. I believe you can do also via the app as well. And then of course you want to wait till you have a GPS lock before you take off. This is calibrating the gyro up and out. You have starting and stopping the motors, which is going to be down and in. So there's basic instructions here that are built into the app in case you lose the instruction manual. And if you go into controls here, to give it all these permissions, and then you'll have access to, you can see the camera. Obviously you have your typical Wi-Fi lag there. And I believe here we can, if you hit this button here, you think you bring up your intelligent modes. There's an active track, and let's see here. This one is follow me mode, and I think this one's active track. We'll test those out here in a little bit. And you return to home. I think this one here is the waypoints, and doesn't seem like it's loading up maps here. Yeah, so a lot of these apps don't seem to load the maps for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Anyway, so it's like basic functionality of the app. We'll go ahead and take us out to the park and give this a fly. Okay, so we'll do a compass calibration first. Up and in. And keep the drone level. Rotate the body in a 360-degree circle. And the lights turn solid, and then the camera facing down. And then the lights turn solid in the front. Now so set drone back to level surface. Should be ready for takeoff now. And let's go ahead and start recording video. So the transmitter beeps when you're recording video when you press the button on the transmitter. That's kind of annoying. Let's just record from the phone, and that seems to be okay. It's just blinking. It's not saying how much is recording, so hopefully we have a recording. And we'll go ahead and do a takeoff here, just using the one-touch takeoff button. Let's see, does that do anything? Nope. Nope. So let's try it from the phone. And slide to confirm. And that doesn't seem to do anything either. Let's see here. Maybe it's 2 sticks down and in. Alright, that unlocks it. So that locks and unlocks the motors. So maybe you need to unlock the motors first. And then hit the one-touch takeoff button. There it goes. So you need to unlock the motors first, then hit the one-touch takeoff button. Let's see if there's any drift here. There's a little bit of drift. You don't want to see any toilet bowling. Not too bad. No wind right now. Tiny bit of drift here. Seems to be okay. I'm going to take it up. I'm looking at the video footage on the phone, and pretty stable. I mean, there's not a lot of wind right now. Of course, there's no gimbal on there, just the one that you can tilt down, which I'm going to actually try right now. I'm going to bring that down. And the transmitter beeps when you're doing that. That's kind of annoying. So we're looking like almost straight down. There I am. Let's rotate this around. I'm going to yaw. Alright, so let's rotate that gimbal back up. Seems to be pretty stable, holding position pretty well. Alrighty. Let's try some of these intelligent flight modes here. Bring it down. I'm going to try the selfie. Let's see here. Let's try the gestures. So it says it needs adequate light. Alright, so let's try that. So I'm going to stop the video. If you put your hand in front of it, it's supposed to start taking video. Doesn't seem like that's working. Let's see here. Nope. So I take a picture if you do the little V. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything either. Alrighty. So let's just start recording video again. Not sure about that. Let's see if waypoints does anything. Oh, I hit waypoints and the app crashed on me. Let's go back in here. Alright, so I recovered. Yep, so I tried waypoints again and the app crashed, so that function is definitely not working at all. Alright, let's try the one of these tracking features, so follow me. Let's see what that does. So it looks like it's just following the transmitter. It's not actually rotating. It just goes back and forth. And if I walk towards it, it goes backwards. You can see that. If I walk towards it, it goes backwards. I walk away from it, should follow me. So I think it's just following the transmitter. And so let's stop that. And we'll try the active track. Alright, so I think this just rotates the drone. Let's see. Yeah, didn't quite work. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. I think it caught me now that time. So then this will just rotate, but I don't think it'll actually follow me. It just tracks me. I don't see the drone moving towards me. You can see I'm moving further away. Drone is stationary. But the active track does seem to be working. It is rotating. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to fly a little bit of line of sight here. Let's see how this flies. Let's see how fast this is. This is the low rate here. So this is the normal first rate speed. Pretty controllable. Alright, let's see if I increase the speed here. Okay, so actually I think that might have been the faster speed. I actually decreased the speed here. Now it's slowing down. It looks like that's slower. I don't know, what do you guys think? Can't really tell if it's that much slower. Let's see here. I'm going to try increasing the speed now. This is faster. Is that faster to you guys? Does that seem faster? I'm not sure. Okay. I don't think it has a selfie mode. At least I don't seem to see that. Well, let's start the recording video. It looks like it stopped at some point. Alright, and we'll just cruise around here, get some aerials. It's pretty stable. Not a whole lot of wind right now. Alright. So I have it in the slow speed now. I'm just kind of moving it forward here to the other side of the park. Video seems pretty decent. It's very cloudy today and overcast, but the dynamic range in the camera is not too bad. We'll have to see what this looks like on the computer. So I'm pretty far, well, about 60 meters away, and I have, looks like I might have gotten a disconnection, not sure. Nope. I think, oh, that was the limit. I think there's a geofence limit on how far you can take this away. If you lose connection, it'll do a return to home. So there's a, I think 60 meters away is the limit. Now let's see what the height limit is. I think I might have set it to 40 meters. But I think as I go further up, it gets a little bit more bumpy. Yeah, you can tell it's a little bit windier up there. Overall, the video is not too bad considering the cost of this. Brushed motors and all. Yeah, the yaw speed's pretty quick. I'm going to bring it down a little lower. That's it's a little bit too bumpy up there. All right, let's just bring it back towards me. Pretty good flight time, I tell you. I think the 15 minutes might be correct. I mean, if you just look at it in the air, it looks pretty smooth. I'm just going to show you a little bit of line of sight from my hat cam here. I'll fly it around me. Yeah. Definitely looks like a pretty locked in flyer. Let's see what that video looks like. Alright, let's see here. Let's bring that gimbal back up a little bit more. I'm going to try and fly close to these trees here, see what that video looks like. Not too bad looking. A little further, just above the trees here. Kind of riding along the side. Maybe getting a little too close. Kind of playing around here, just trying to get some like little video shots to see how viable this would be. There's a camera platform. All right. All right, let's see how this shot looks. pretty cool. And as I go further up, it does get quite a bit bumpier. I don't think there's anyone playing on the tennis courts right now. Let's go take a look at what's over there. I've got a low battery warning. I think I stand in the battery, so it looks like it started coming towards me. Yeah. I'm not sure if it did a return to home, but it looks like it's just coming closer. So I'm going to go ahead and land it and end the demo. What you guys think in the comments below? I think it's a pretty nice drone for the price.